Hi, it's Nikki and welcome back to Live a Little, your cozy corner of the internet where we discuss all of the in-between bits of life, the messy, honest and unfiltered, where you may not always have that person to talk to about them, but here we do it all judgment-free. Today, I'm joined by someone I'm very lucky to already know and call a friend, amybeth McNulty. How are you?
I'm so good.
I'm going to act like we haven't been chatting for the last hour.
Nattering away.
Chatting up a storm.
I've been excited to film, but I was enjoying that, to be honest.
Oh my God, no, that was so good.
That was good. These are things that you guys will never...
Yeah,
you'll never get to know. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, that's the beauty of already being friends.
Yeah, it needed to be done. We had to have a little catch-up.
No, exactly.
And I'm happy to be here. This is so cute. I'm also really comfy, right?
I'm so glad.
I'm very happy.
This is like, we've just been talking about how these chairs are actually sofa beds and they're very comfy.
And I want them in my house, specifically in like a sage green, and I'd be happy.
Sage green.
Do you know what I mean?
My sofa's sage green.
Stop it.
Yeah,
it's my dream.
Sage
like,
green
if
sofa.
I accomplish that goal one day, I'm an adult.
Yes.
Never mind a license.
Although learning how to clean like a velvet sofa is a learning curve.
Yep, okay. I understand that. I can see.
Instant regret, to be honest.
Yeah, and if you have pets, you're kind of...
Yes.
Can I swear on this?
Yeah.
Oh, great, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't actually have any pets yet. Do you have a pet?
I have 2 cats.
Do you?
But they're currently not in my house because bless my landlord. I don't want to be rude and go, oh, can I have my cats, because it's a really nice place.
Yeah.
But I do have 2 cats and they're lovely, and it's Kiwi and Honey.
I
had
love
them for
the
a couple of
names.
years. They're really sweet. I miss
so
my cats are literally at the vet right now getting blood tests, and I'm like, everything's gonna be fine. It is literally fine. Like, I'm not panicking about it, but I am as a mother.
Of course.
I'm like,
of course, that's your baby.
Okay. And the vet's like, no, he's fine. We're just like, we're just checking.
Routine.
Like, don't freak out. Don't
panic.
panic.
God.
And
I would freak out, to be honest.
Scratched a dog and caused a bit of havoc. Had to be put in her place.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite funny.
How are you with like disciplining?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I would say I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to let them, they're really cute, but I'm not going to let them go mad.
It's hard to be angry with them when they're so cute, you know?
I agree. Yeah. And especially if there's a thunderstorm, they panic a lot. And then I suddenly go, God, you are just a little baby.
Little baby.
But no, I think you have to, because otherwise I wouldn't feel like a good parent.
Yeah.
If I wasn't like, no, you can't pee on the couch.
Yeah.
Not a good thing.
You're the friend.
I'm a friend.
It's good practice for if you ever have actual kids one day.
Precisely.
Yeah, exactly.
They're my little babies, and I love them.
I am so happy you're here.
Me too.
I feel very honoured because I know you don't really do stuff like this. And we are just going to chat away. It's going to be really chill.
I'm excited.
And I can't wait. But I thought before we actually get into any of my questions on my iPad, I think we should address the elephant in the room.
Ah. Yes.
So...
I love it so much. Yeah, no, carry
on. I think it's time to finally admit
be truthful.
Yeah. Do you want to take it away, or should I?
This has been a long time coming, guys. I've really been trying to hold it in for privacy's sake, but Twitter found out, or X, or what it's called now.
Yeah.
They found out, and we have no way of hiding it now, but, you know, I did have my hand around your waist.
Yeah.
Which is obviously an incredibly intimate thing that people don't regularly do.
No, exactly.
Photos ever that I've seen. And so naturally the rumors did come out, and they are true. We are desperately in love.
Yeah, we are. We're lovers.
We're lovers. We've been married for 10 years now.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, got married when we were 14. Yeah, it was really lovely. Lovely wedding. Yeah, it's true.
What can I say? I mean, we tried to keep it as private as we could.
That was mad.
Actually, should we break it now?
It was so silly.
Oh my gosh.
I was giggling away.
How did you just come across it?
Yeah, like I don't really go on Twitter. It's not really
either.
It's not really my safe space.
No, it's like the opposite of my
I don't
safe space.
like it on there.
No.
But we'd been to Wimbledon.
Yeah.
And I was really curious. I was like, who? Because I saw photos on Instagram of like other people that went.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you know what? I'm just curious who was there.
Yeah.
Who did I miss? Who did I like walk
Oh,
by?
I love doing stuff like that.
And I'd seen a couple faces at that point that I was like, I know who that is, but I can't. I'm really bad with names.
Same I.
So I think I went to Twitter to just see what was being said about it, I guess. And then I was just kind of scrolling down the timeline. There was just like a photo of us at Wimbledon that we had taken. We were incredibly aware of this.
Yeah.
And then just a zoomed in version of said photo of just my hand.
And
Oh
it's,
no, your
it's my hand
around my waist.
and your tattoo, I think, says "I love you,"
which, by the way, is from my dead father,
Yeah,
which is
just
crazy.
actually insane that
They were
people
like,
like
that's
that
so
for-
sensual. That's my dead father. That's not
no.
sensual.
Also, where else would I put my hand?
Where else is it gonna
like,
go?
are we 6 feet
On
apart
my
in this
back?
photo?
Like we were so
Yeah.
close. Like you
Yeah.
do. Also, we're girlies.
I
Like,
know, we're girlies. That's what you do.
but it was. But then the gay rumors started, and obviously people know I'm bi, so it's like,
yeah.
it's like, oh well,
Well.
it's about my boyfriend's on my Instagram, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I found it kind of amazing.
It was just hilarious.
And it went a bit viral.
Yeah.
I had like millions of views at
It
this
did.
point.
And everyone was just then posting any other things we had together. Like we did a little TikTok in Cannes, and people were like, "I'm not okay," and posting that. And I was like, "Guys, we're just girly pop.
just
like
out.
I don't know what you
We were
expect."
having a panic attack in the back of that
oh
car.
my god! Oh, my
Filming
god.
a TikTok, just trying to calm
Yes, no,
ourselves.
literally, and somehow it's like we've been lovers, and it's just this
And
massive
it
secret.
does
that's
make
come
sense to me.
It does.
I
It
get
does,
it.
yeah.
I do get. We'd look adorable together.
out. I know, we really do.
So I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
I don't know. Just it's sad. It's sad.
It is sad
I
that
know.
like I feel like any time that like anyone is pictured together, just
Yeah.
hugging or being friendly,
It's always a thing.
yeah,
It's always a thing.
it's because people are obsessed with that idea,
It's
and it's that
also, like,
parasocialism.
It was the amount of people on it who would reply to it and go, I don't know who either of these people are. Valid, completely
yeah.
fair. But like the sexual tension.
Where
Where? What are we? Huh?
I know.
Am I missing something? I thought about it. I
same.
was like, what's that?
I replied.
Am
No,
maybe I'm missing something here.
it was the eye contact.
It
for
was the
sure.
eye
Yeah,
contact.
it was the way we were staring down that camera lens. It really did.
There was
something to
the
people.
wind in our hair,
Yeah.
and if you think about it, I could hear some
It was
music
yeah,
in the
you know, it was that
background.
Evian sign that just seemed really sexy.
really adding to the mood
Yeah.
lighting.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah, mood lighting.
What was going
really
on?
sexy environment.
I loved it though. I was like,
I loved it
I sent it
too.
immediately to you.
Yeah.
I was like, you need to see this.
I was also just like, where are people putting their hands? Like, where else would I put my
Okay,
hand?
in the jeans,
In the jean pocket.
in the gym pocket.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
That would have been cute.
Done a little bit of a
We'll do
Laura
that
Jean
next
and Peter
time.
moment.
We'll do that next
Yeah,
time. I'd be very down
100%.
for
Because
that.
there will be a next time.
There will be.
You know, we're
Just look
lovers.
forward to it.
Yeah, sorry to everyone else. But I just thought, I was like, I feel like we should address just
It
the
was
most.
so good.
It's crazy.
So that's my favorite thing that's happened on Twitter in a long
Oh,
time.
same.
I
No, me
I
too.
desperately enjoyed it, and everyone did say we looked really cute. I was
Oh,
like,
we
thank
did
you.
look cute.
This is actually a very nice moment on
We
Twitter.
are cute.
We are cute.
It's
True.
so weird because I can't even remember when we first met now because
No, I
I just
actually have
feel
no idea.
like I've kind of known you
I was-
forever.
I was literally thinking about this on the way here. I was like, I don't know when it was. I don't know where it was.
I have no idea. I literally
I
have no
actually don't
clue.
know. And also, I don't know who it was like through. I'm assuming it would just be at an event.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we go to a lot of similar ones.
Yes.
Maybe it was just some fashion thing. Because I had also already, I think I'd seen you online already.
Really?
As far as I'm aware. Because I feel like when I met you, I was like, oh yeah. Or maybe I'd seen you on like a friend's Instagram.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
a level of like, I knew of you
Same.
already. So
Same.
there was already just like oh yeah, I think she's cool. She
Yeah.
knows cool people. I feel like this makes sense.
Vice versa. We get each other.
And then we just
yeah.
see each other all the time at these
I
things.
know.
We've never actually done a hangout that we've
We
organised.
haven't. I know.
Because we see each other so
I
frequently
know,
that
I
it's like,
know.
I'll see you next
But it's the
week.
most weird environment, isn't it? Going to
Yeah.
these events. Like you are kind of like, let's have a normal conversation, but also we can't have a normal
Oh,
conversation.
it's horrid.
Yeah.
It's I hate it and I love it.
Same.
I'm getting better. It was actually really nice to see that you felt quite similarly at like
Oh my
Cannes, for
God.
instance.
Oh my god.
'Cause it
I
was the first time for both of us. It's a
I feel like
lot.
you were just talking me down the whole time.
A little
Like,
bit, but I think I was also doing it a little bit to myself.
Yeah. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was saying, you must know what this is like more than most, which is, you know, when people do those press runs where it's like
Mhm.
one day you're in Mexico, one day you're in London, one day you're in
Mhm.
LA,
Mhm.
and every day you have to do that
Mhm.
for like 2 weeks or however long that, you know, press run is.
And travel,
which is just,
no sleep.
it's like mind blowing.
You don't eat.
Yeah,
I've
how
never, to be
can
fair,
you?
I've never had it too badly. I've been quite lucky in the way that it was sort of like, we'll do Canada this week,
Mm.
and then you have a week break, then we're going to do London, 4-day break, then we're going to do America, whatever. Usually I've been quite lucky in the way that
That's really
space it
good.
out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very grateful for that. But even then, to be fair, you do feel quite like on it, and then in the days off, it's not, because
Mhm.
you're prepping other things, and they're going, okay, so next month we're going to be doing this thing or whatever.
Yeah.
It's sick, and I love my job, and I wouldn't want to do anything else. But there absolutely have been times where I'm sat there and somebody asks me a question, and I just go, I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah.
And I really apologize, but it's 6:30 in the morning, and I'm not that way. I'm like, if we could do this at 9 at night, I'm in.
Oh yeah. Same.
And I feel really bad because I'm like, I want to be professional. I
No.
want to be here. I want to be present and answer something intelligently.
Yeah.
I do not have the capabilities
You
to
haven't
do
got
that.
the capacity either. And like, it's one thing doing that, and then you could be simultaneously going through things that no one has any clue of.
Very much so.
And you're still trying to be present and still trying to bring all you can to this, still perform.
Yeah.
Yet you're like, my mind's not here.
Yeah.
Like, my mind is completely on another planet.
Yeah.
You know? It's
so
it's such a weird industry, and it's like amazing at times and so like pinch me. This is like what? But also for people not in it, it is such a hard thing to explain.
It's a hard thing to describe. You know, I also like, I always feel guilty if I ever complain about it, which I think to a certain level I should, because it's like, what are you on about? You have an insane job, and I do. I very much do.
Yeah.
I would only ever complain about anything to probably my best friend.
Yeah.
And she's fantastic. She's she works at festivals.
Oh,
she sets up the stages and does the fencing and is in the tally drivers. She's
does it all.
She's got such incredible muscles. I'm incredibly jealous.
Oh.
So she's like, imagine her. She's up at 4:30 in the morning, setting up a festival. She's got half an hour for lunch. She maybe gives me a quick call. What am I gonna do? Sit there and go, oh, I had to wake up at 7:45 this morning.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody asked me a really sexist question today. You're fine.
Oh.
Deal with it. You're okay. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And that's like I think I try to be aware of, so I don't become someone that does that, because I do feel bad.
But that's also such a like a skill, because it's
maybe.
I think for me, I feel like having friends outside of this bubble of work is so crucial to like anchor me.
Oh yeah, you need that.
You know,
you need normality.
Yeah.
Or normality. Do you know what I mean?
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
Me too.
This episode is brought to you by Love Honey. Relationships can be messy, chaotic, and here's something nobody really says out loud, but everyone knows. Sometimes other people are just a lot. The situationship that's been situationshipping for 6 months with no resolution. The date who was perfect on paper but insufferable in person. The person who texts back eventually, having clearly not read what you actually said. And at some point, you just decide, not tonight. Tonight, I am taking myself off the market entirely. Plans cancelled, door locked, phone face down. This evening is for me and nobody else is invited. This is actually a radical act of self-prioritisation. Choosing your own good time over waiting for someone else to maybe, possibly, if you're lucky, deliver one. Which is exactly what Love Honey is about. Your pleasure on your terms. No compromises, no mixed signals, no emotional admin. Just you actually having a good time. Love Honey. Because you deserve a good time without the admin. Find them at lovehoney.co.uk.
This episode is sponsored by Vinted. I've been trying to be a bit more ruthless with my wardrobe recently because I'm so guilty of keeping clothes for this imaginary version of myself who is apparently going to wear something I haven't touched in 2 years. So I've been using Vinted, which is a second-hand marketplace app where you can sell the clothes you're no longer wearing and give them a second life. Listing on Vinted is really quick and simple, and once something sells, Vinted creates the prepaid shipping label for you. There are also no seller fees, so you keep what you earn and the Vinted app is free to download. So if you've got a section of your wardrobe dedicated to your hypothetical future self, maybe this is your sign to finally clear it out. Download the Vinted app for free and start listing with no seller fees so you keep everything you earn. I always, whenever I have mainly musician or actor or actress on, love to ask them, kind of because of their body of work, what are the things that made them? And it's mainly what are the films or shows that made you. So I have 3 really chill questions to just get us into things that I would just love to know as a letterbox, like, film buff.
Okay.
What is your comfort watch? Like, what is the film or the show you go back to whenever you just need something easy and comforting?
I love Modern Family.
Oh, same.
I love
Oh
Modern
my
Family.
gosh.
Do you know what? I was just watching it like 2 or 3 days ago. I was just in a bit of a weird mood. I don't know what was going on. There was nothing bad. I just felt a bit like,
It
it's
gets like
just
that.
off.
Yeah.
And I popped on an episode of Modern Family. I haven't done that in like 2 years. And I sat there and I felt so comforted by it. Because I guess I feel like I'm a part of it in some
Yeah.
way. Or I'm like witnessing all the weird intricacies of the characters and the families and whatever. I love that show.
It's
It makes me
so
really
good.
happy.
Like, just want to go to the ballet.
Oh,
like,
it's so cute.
So
Cam's so good.
good. I'm obsessed with that show. I think it's when you're also kind of going through things or just feeling a bit weird,
Yeah.
you want something that's easy.
Don't need to think about it too much. Also, half the time, like the episodes are 20 minutes.
Oh, so
and you don't
easy.
need context for anything. I
No.
put on like season 6. I don't even know
No.
how old the kids
Each
are at this
episode,
point.
just dip in.
And it's just really cute.
Yeah.
It makes me really happy.
Yeah. What's your favourite family?
Phil Dunphy.
Oh,
That
Phil
man
and Claire.
is everything to me.
I'm obsessed with him.
He's everything.
Yeah.
I love her as well. There's
Oh.
just something about him that I feel so comforted by. I'm like, my dad. It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love him.
It's such a good show. Like,
I love it.
that and like anything like that, or like The Office.
Agreed. The Office is another one.
Have you watched Abbott Elementary?
No, but people have
I think
told
you'd like
me
it.
about
It's-
this.
It's like The Office, but set in like an elementary school.
Oh, cute.
So it's really cute idea.
Wait, is it a woman who?
Yeah, you know
stars in that?
Winter Brunch?
Yes, I love
Yeah.
it. I'm a very
Oh,
big fan.
She wrote.
I'm
she
a
wrote
very,
it.
very big fan.
Me
I don't know, I
too.
haven't watched it yet.
It's really good. It's on Disney.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
If you ever need something new but easy to watch.
Noted.
What's the film or show that made you think, I want to do that? Like, you watched it and you thought, whatever that is, I want to do it.
Do you know what it was? And this is going to sound mad.
No go.
I was too young to watch this film. Let me specify that. I think you should be over the age of 14, 15 to watch this. I think I was, 10 maybe. I don't know when it came out. I don't think my parents knew what it was about. It had Saoirse Ronan in it. It's called The Lovely Bones. Right. So you see, I'm not going to spoil it, but it is like, it's some dark
Oh my
material. And my parents didn't know what it was about. I didn't know what it was about. And there was a little bit of a theme in the family of, right, we'll stick on a movie at the end of the night. They both fell asleep.
Oh no.
And I'm just sat there fully invested
Oh
in
my
whatever's
God.
on now.
Yeah.
And I'm just like sat there like, okay, yeah, I can watch this. I've always been a night owl. So I'm just like,
same.
I need something to do.
Yeah.
And you know when you're a kid and you stay really quiet so that your parents don't remember that you're there
Oh my God, yeah.
or they don't wake up? That's what I did.
Yeah.
And I watched The Lovely Bones, and I adore Saoirse Ronan. She's one of my favourite.
I
She
love
is my
her.
favourite actress. And there was just something about her in that movie that I felt we looked kind of similar maybe. Then I found out she was Irish. And I don't know, I just had a little thing of like, oh, like if she can do it, then
Why can't you?
that would be cool. I guess
Yeah.
that's a possibility. And yeah, I think that movie was probably the one. That's what
Yeah.
sparks in my brain anyway.
Yeah, that makes
But
total sense because there was
don't
also
watch
a
it
lot
at
of
that age, though.
similarities for you to be like,
yeah.
this could be me.
There's
If
just
she
something
can do
in
it,
it.
why can't I?
Yeah.
What's something you've recommended to everyone without warning them what they're getting into?
I mean, I feel like a lot of people have seen Shutter Island, but I would still.
Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean? Like that is, and for obvious reasons that
Yes.
I won't say,
Yes.
is just one that you just have to sit down and do it. Like,
It's mind blowing.
don't question me, just sit, witness, don't ask any questions.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'll never
Um,
forget the first time I watched it.
Me neither. And
Oh.
I think it was recommended to me by a friend, and we sat down and watched it. I didn't know anything,
Same.
and I was like, "This is insane." So maybe that, or if we want to do something lighter, Call Me by Your Name. I
that
would
lighter?
suggest. Maybe it's not lighter. It feels lighter because it's like bright and
Yeah.
funny.
I've
but
recently
I-
rewatched it actually.
Yeah, me too.
Mm.
Do you know what? I don't rewatch films. That is
Neither
the
do
only
I.
film I've rewatched, and I've watched it 8 times now
I love it.
over the years.
Just the soundtrack as well. I
It's
love.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet's performance in that stunning.
I still think that's his best performance ever,
Yeah,
personally.
I don't think I'll disagree with you on that.
Yeah.
There's just something so there's like a childishness in it
Yeah.
that's so relatable.
Yeah.
And it came out in what, 2017?
Yeah, he was 17 when they filmed it.
So I would have been, I think, 16 when I watched it. And it's been really interesting rewatching it over the years. Like the older I get, the more
you take
honestly
different
kind
things
of like
from it.
judgment I
Yes.
have for Armie Hammer's character, for again obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I watched it and I was like, wow, it's like so romantic and perfect and everything's lovely. And now I'll watch it with a little bit more of like a, interesting, poor boy. What a complex like situation and heartbreak. And however, the dad's speech in that movie
Cry every
remains
time.
the same feeling. I feel like a kid when I watch it. I feel like, oh my goodness. I want to print it out and put it in my house. I think it's such a beautiful.
That's such a good idea.
It's such a beautiful monologue.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I know, he seems like such like a
Oh my gosh.
nurturing.
Oh, stop it.
It's so good.
That little is that little bit where it's like all dark and there's a storm. I think the lights go out in the scene.
Oh yeah.
And he's like sat on his dad's lap and his mum's reading the book.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That scene makes me cry as well, because there's just something so like that encapsulates the whole movie in one.
That's so
scene.
true. That's so
Is
true.
it better to speak or to die?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, such a good film.
I love it.
As someone that's kind of been lucky to get to know you, I would love to know what little you was like. Like if I was
Totally.
meeting, say, I don't know, 10-year-old amybeth,
Yeah.
who would I be meeting?
Oh, I was a really awkward kid. I was when I was 10, I was in dance class. I was a big dancing kid growing up. I thought I was going to be a ballerina for a long time. And then I realized it was quite intense. And my nan was a bit kind of like, I don't know if that's going to be good for you in the future.
Yes.
So I was a big ballet nerd. I was into gaming. I was coding at that point.
Wow.
I was a nerd. Me and Minecraft were like this. Like there really was. There's nothing stopping me. I don't know. I've always been a very friendly person. Like
you really are.
when I was in like my pram as a kid, my nan would say that I used to like wave at everyone. I was trying to chat away. I was one of those kids on a leash.
Yes.
Which completely rightfully, I was running everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to talk to people. I
Yeah.
just wanted to socialize. It was just like my innate.
I was very
reaction.
similar. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think, but yeah, by the time I was 10, I was at my prime of that. But I was also really awkward, and I found it really hard to make friends because I was so rambunctious and chatty and like blah, 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 that I think people were a bit like, okay,
What's going on here?
cool,
Yeah.
bye. Yeah, but I was just a really happy kid. I had a big imagination.
Same.
I played in the forest a lot as a kid with my friends.
Love.
We had like a whole made up world called Land de la Rive.
Wow.
That is meant to be French. I don't know. It was like Land of Dread.
That's actually so
I actually have
fun.
no clue. I've never Googled that. So watch it, say not that at all. And we had characters and names. We lived in the woods and we had this whole storyline. My friend wrote a book about it. Like there's so
No
much.
way.
So much lore. That's what I was doing. So I think that explains what was going on.
Yeah, that completely builds out your
Yeah.
world. I was actually very similar. Like my mum I was such a chatterbox. Like I would just tell people like where I lived and I'd be like, oh, and also like
You should come say hi.
yeah, you should come say hi. Like my dad actually got really annoyed with my brother today, and it was like my mum would be like, Nikki, what he talked like?
Can you stop?
Yeah,
You're fine.
yeah, literally.
That's really
like I was
funny.
such a chatterbox. Speak to literally a brick and
I love
find a way
that.
to have a conversation.
Yeah. I understand.
Obviously, you grew up in Ireland.
Mhm.
If no one could tell.
No, a lot of people still think I'm
Yeah,
American. I had a girl the other day be like, do you have a Canadian accent? I was like, fucking hell, no.
So are you Irish Canadian?
Okay, this is really confusing.
Yeah.
right? So I'm Irish.
Yeah.
Is what I would say.
Yeah.
I don't think that I have enough Canadian culture in me
Sure.
to rightfully say that I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
But the reason I have a Canadian passport is because my grandparents went to Calgary back in 68, 69. And then they had my mum. And because she was born in Calgary, I have a Canadian passport. She was only there for like 2 or 3 years.
Oh.
My parents were working as teachers there. It was lovely. They saw the stampede. It was mad. They had like a whole adventure. That was it. And that's all I knew of Canada until I got Anne. And then I moved over there, obviously.
Canada, yeah.
And then in total, I was there for probably like 1.5 years, 2 years. Because it was like 6 month stints over 3 years. I feel bad. I feel like I don't have enough like
To say you're Canadian.
knowledge to say I'm Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd love it. I
Yeah.
love Canada. I'm very, very proud to have any kind of association.
I've always
with
wanted
it.
to go.
It's
like
beautiful.
that's what I hear.
You would adore it. Also, everyone is so nice. It's
can
so
imagine.
true. They're like
Yeah.
they're really courteous and really funny.
Really?
They're really, really humorous over there, and they don't know how funny they are.
I love.
It's like a little bit deadpan, and they'll like say things sometimes, and they'll be like, "Wait, why are you laughing so much?" I'm like, "That's the funniest thing I've ever
Yeah.
heard, John. What are you all about? Like, this is brilliant."
It's
This
just
is
like they don't expect anything.
no, they're just like
are
they're
how
just
they
happy
are.
to be here,
Oh, I love that.
and their money smells like maple syrup.
You did Anne with an E.
Yeah.
Where would you film in Canada?
Toronto,
Toronto,
Ontario.
okay.
So we had like a studio in Toronto, and then the farm itself was in a place called Pickering. It's like
yeah,
a little bit
okay.
outside Toronto in the countryside. So those are the main areas, and then we went to PEI, Prince Edward Island, just off of. You take a little plane, and it's beautiful there, and that's actually where Anne of Green Gables is set. So obviously we had to go there and film the cliffs. So just that beauty cannot be green screened. Like you
Yes.
can't do that.
That's really cool though that
And that was it.
the sets were so nature based.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I can imagine if you're leading a show, you're like first on the call sheet, it's an overwhelming environment.
Yeah.
Even though obviously you're still filming, it must have been quite nice to be doing something in nature still.
Huge.
Especially because that was a big part of your growing
I
up.
also I don't think I realized how lucky I was. Like I'd never gosh, by that point maybe I'd done 2 TV shows. I think, but like very briefly and nothing like crazy. It was like in Ireland or maybe the UK.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm there, and I don't really realize how insane that experience was, because I don't think you do at that age. I was 14, like I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, you don't.
And there was such a joy in being able to be like on set. You're stressed. It's early in the morning. It's so many words to try and remember. So I would feel bad most of the time I was on set. I was like sat in my chair with my eyes closed, just like repeating the monologue that
Oh
I
my gosh.
inevitably would have had to have done
Yeah.
that day. Because I love Anne, but she speaks. She really, really speaks. And beautiful words, but gosh, was it hard. And then I was able at least to like walk away from the set and go walk into the field, or go
Yeah.
say hi to the horses, cows, pigs, or
Yeah.
chickens that were on
Yeah.
set sick. And I would feel such a comfort in there being this like, I don't know, this like natural thing. And I grew up in the
Mhm.
countryside, so it was very like homely
Yeah.
to me. So I was really grateful for that. And now I really miss it when I'm on set and I don't have that, because I'm like, I had the best of the best.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'll ever have that again, but it was so good.
It was, and so needed. Like,
Yeah.
I think that probably given such abnormal circumstances, you know,
Yeah.
leaving your home and then being, you know, catapulted into this new place, that's probably exactly what
Yeah.
you needed to help you just get a little
Yeah.
bit of
A
comfort
little bit of
in
home.
the whole experience.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
When I speak to a lot of my friends that do acting, they always kind of say that escapism and, you know, acting gave them a lot of escapism. The idea of like inheriting and inhibiting a character
Yeah.
gave them some solace or some
Yeah,
comfort,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
from either maybe what they were going through
Oh, yeah.
or themselves. And
Oh, yeah.
also,
Mhm.
did you ever feel that way growing up?
I think I did as a kid.
Yeah.
I don't anymore,
Mm.
really, so much. I think also the older you get, I think the less you really care.
For sure.
But when I was a kid, yeah, I was really, I don't know if I would use the word insecure, but I was an uncomfortable in my own body kid. Like I just, there was something not right, and I had a lot of phases of clothes and makeup and hair, and still to this day I don't really have like a style per
Me
se.
too.
And what I realized is I don't need to have one, because you don't
No.
need to just have one thing that makes you happy. But I think for a long time I was really trying to find the thing, because everyone else seemed to have one, so why couldn't I just like one
Mhm.
thing? It was really confusing to me.
Yeah.
Anne was such a particularly strange one, because I went from, in real life, being brought up by my grandparents in the middle of Ireland in the countryside, homeschooled, so never been to school, wasn't really around kids like that much, just living a very kind of obscure existence. And then I went to go film a show about an orphan girl, sure, but being raised by two older people who then became her parents in the middle of nowhere in the countryside. And she had also never been to school, and then she kind of had to go to school and have this whole thing. Like, there were so many parallels that I didn't even see when I was 14, but I did as I got older.
Yeah.
And then, there were days like I went through my first kind of heartbreak while filming the show, and rough. And I remember at the time we were filming season 3, it would have been, where Anne's like getting her heart broken because she doesn't think Gilbert loves her. I literally went up to the writer and I went, "What are you doing? Like, what is going on? Because this is
imitating
messed
life
up.
imitating art. Like,
This is so messed up." And I'm like, she was like, "Babe, I'm so sorry. Like, obviously not intentional. How could she have known?
Yeah.
But I was like, babe, this happened a week ago. This is ridiculous. Like, it was so strange how everything aligned so
Yeah.
consistently with it, which was incredibly helpful as an actor
Mhm.
because, you know, especially at that age, like, you're really feeling things.
Yeah.
But yeah, was also a little much sometimes emotionally
Of
to
course.
kind of take and
Yeah.
just be like, okay, I'm just going to do it and it's going to hopefully be cathartic.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens.
That's
But
it was like, let's give you some exposure therapy
no,
this week.
literally,
Oh.
it was insane. I was like sat there. I'm like 17. I'm like, I'm never going to love again. Oh my gosh, this is the
no.
worst thing.
First
Like,
heartbreak's also the worst.
also, when you're a
Like,
teenager and you have no idea
everything's so
what
big.
love is, like, you
Yeah.
really don't have a clue.
Yeah.
Or I think you do, but you have a misunderstanding of what it is.
Yeah.
It was, you know, dramatic.
I'll never be okay.
Crying in bed to with sad music.
Literally the saddest.
Ed Sheeran
music.
on repeat.
Oh my god,
Help me.
don't. Yeah, awful. Or like Adele.
Stop.
Or anything
Stop
like that.
it.
Anything like that.
So bad.
When I was little, I remember I'd put on Adele and I'd like stare out the window like on a rainy day and be like, I'm in a music video right
I
now.
understand you. And
just-
let's be
yeah.
honest, I still do it
Same.
all the time. I haven't changed.
No, neither have I.
Now it's just no one can't instead.
Oh,
Same thing.
yeah. When I saw you earlier this morning, you were like,
I was in the Ticketmaster
oh my
war,
god.
guys.
I was like looking at your phone. You're in the queue.
I
for no
was
call.
suffering. When I joined, it was like 30,000 people
Did
in
you
front
get
of me.
one?
Yes, I did. I'm in.
Amazing.
I'm next July.
You know
I'm
what
going to
you're
be
doing.
there. I'm going
know
to be
what-
screaming.
Yeah.
That was rough, though. I was really like, I was sitting there having my coffee, like, please, shaking.
Yeah. When did you find Noah Khan? Like what was the...
2019?
Oh, wow. So you've been a fan for ages.
Maybe a little bit before that.
Wow.
I was a before Stick season. Not like many songs. I'm not going to say I was like a super fan from the beginning, but I had a load of his songs saved. And then I remember Stick season came out and I went, I know this guy. Like, I've been listening to him for a while. This is sick. And he exploded. And now it's just like, I don't know. There's just something about his music lyrically, specifically. I'm a big lover of lyrics.
Me too.
It needs to be.
Me too.
I don't know. I've got to be taken somewhere emotionally.
Yes. I was always like similarly to you, like had an obsession with sad music just
Yeah.
naturally. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
me
"You
too.
understand me.
Me
You
too.
know?
I was also, like, I think everyone kind of goes through that little like phase at
Yeah.
least.
So you were 14
Mhm.
when you began the whole journey of Anne with an E. And then obviously it like kind of changed your life, to say the least.
Yeah.
Did you feel like there were parts of growing up that everyone else got to do privately that you had to do publicly?
Yes and no. I was very, very lucky in the sense that although Anne came out, I was 14 to 17 when I did Anne. But it's really weird. Anne didn't properly explode until I was 18 after we got cancelled. And so I was really lucky that, you know, of course there were opinions about me, mainly on like YouTube trailers or
Yeah.
whatever. But most of it I could avoid and I could kind of go under the radar for. Then when we got cancelled, I was 18 by that point, so I had a little bit of
Right.
an understanding of it. I'd also witnessed a lot of my friends experience like an insane level of it at a very young age. So I think by that age I had a level of, okay,
Yeah.
I understand the boundaries here. I've heard stories. I have people that I can ask about what is going on
That's
and
so
how I
good.
can really try and deal with this in the right way.
Navigate it,
Yeah. So I was actually okay, I
Oh,
think.
I'm
I was
glad
really,
to
really
hear
lucky
that.
that I was, and because I know that's rare.
Yeah, because sometimes, you know, a show comes out and then instantly it's like we
Yeah.
we see it
All
know,
the time,
constantly,
still,
all the
yeah.
time. People become obsessed with characters. It's that, you know, parasocialism, which is a beautiful thing. People connect with characters.
Being
but
obsessed with the
then-
character, fantastic.
Yeah,
The person,
that.
then we're getting into some territory that might not be
Yeah.
ideal.
Yeah.
Depending on where we take it.
Mhm.
But no, I was lucky. I got to
Yeah.
avoid it. By the time I was 18, yeah, there were definitely points where it was like, it was bad and it was
Mm.
rough and it was kind of like, all right, I'll delete into Instagram and I'll just pretend it doesn't exist. Everything's fine.
Oh,
I wasn't too terrible.
too bad.
Yeah, so I'm okay with it.
And I think because you've had such, like, especially Anne, you've had such kind of beloved characters that you've done, which again is
Yeah.
beautiful, but then people kind of freeze you as
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
And then you get older or you change as a person, as everyone does as humans.
Mhm.
Very normal, but people are like, but you're Anne.
You're 14 still,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, I have this and I don't have this. I know a lot of
Really?
people who do. Again, I wonder if it's because I didn't necessarily gain an online thing until I was 18. And I think by that age, I don't know, there's a level of like, this person's going to change.
Yes.
Because you're 18. For some reason, it doesn't happen when you're 12. I have no idea why.
That's so true.
There's like a thing of you're a child and you will stay a child. But when you're 18, there's a level of like, the next couple of years are going to be interesting. And they are. It's true. It's a very developmental stage. I think I really narrowly escaped that kind of way of looking at it.
Yeah.
And also, I have to say, like, the people that watch Anne, I think maybe partly because of what the show represents, because it's what it talks about, there's a real non-judgmental viewership of viewers who watch it and just go, yeah, and people do change and they grow, and that's the complexities of human beings. And it's beautiful, and like there's a real level of love, which again, very rare for an audience.
It's true.
It's a lot of mums and daughters that watch it together. There's a real level of girlhood and love.
The fandom from even just an external perspective seems really kind.
They're so kind.
You know, not
They're
divisive.
so kind.
Like,
also, they've stayed all these years.
Yeah.
Like, that show ended when I was 17. I'm 24 now.
Yeah.
Crazy. Don't take too deep of a breath.
Oh.
I know. I feel it. But yeah, it's been a long time, and there's still, so many people I understand who want another season. Girl, I'm trying. I'm really trying. But, there's also, they have seen me grow and they're really happy for me.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
It's beautiful.
And they've like watched other projects I've done and been like, oh yeah, I watched it because I watched Anne years ago. And I'm like, I'm playing a drug addict. That's really different, but thank you. I appreciate the support. Like, they're really, really lovely.
Just happy for whatever you're doing.
Very rare.
I love
very
that.
rare to have that. I feel very safe.
What is it like when a show that you spent over a year of your life doing and 3 years of your childhood doing gets cancelled? Like, what did that feel like for you? It's like you grew up alongside this character, this family, you're being your cast, this environment. What is that like?
Oh my gosh, it's hard.
I can imagine.
Do you know what? I've thought about it because I found out that we got cancelled after we filmed. So we'd filmed everything, we'd said goodbye, kind of with the expectation, we never knew it fully every season, but there was a feeling, especially after season 2, we were like, yeah, like I'll see you next year, right? Fine. And I got a call the day before it was announced publicly. I was surprised because I think it felt like we were on a good run. And if you haven't seen the show, spoilers, but obviously we just got to the bit where Anne and Gilbert kiss. They don't even have a relationship yet. They've just kissed. So we've had years of tension. It's finally come to that moment. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Now we get to see, like,
that
if you
play
read the
out.
book, they have so many children.
Oh my
So many
gosh.
children, and there's war, and he goes away, and like so many complexities happen. And I was so excited to go into a more adult frame of it and like expand the world a little bit. So yeah, there was definitely a sadness, but also an understanding of just like, okay. And you know what?
It's a hard
it was
lesson.
always an option.
Yeah.
There was never full certainty. I was never promised anything. And I held that. I was just more sad that I didn't feel like I got to say goodbye on the set itself.
Yeah.
It was like I walked away from it with an expectation of hopefully seeing it again. And then I'm just getting sent a couple of things in the mail of my costume. And I was just kind of like, oh,
so sad.
Okay. I still have my boots, still have my belt, I still have like loads of things from the show. But there was a little bit of like a, damn.
Yeah.
I wish we could have carried it on, but people still want a season, and so do I.
I mean, that would be amazing.
I would love
like a 10-year
to do that.
Like, and then now you could play her older and just kind of pick her up. I think that'd be amazing.
You still look fairly young.
You do.
I've got to say, we've aged actually quite
You've aged well.
We've aged quite
girl.
well.
Yeah.
And we, I talk to the cast about it all the time, where we're just like, how do we do this? How do we make it work? So we all want to do it.
And it's such like an amazing show. Like, it really is, especially for young people with when it came out, but also all types of people. It covers so many important topics so well. I actually think it was before its time. Like,
I agree.
I really
very much agree.
It's such a special show.
Yeah,
and I think that is why people have such a connection and affinity to it, and like keep coming back to it. Yeah, keep rewatching it, because I've not seen a show since that has done such an amazing job and covered such so many different things so well. Yeah. And so I could so see a world in which
I'd love it.
That would be
I would
so
love
good.
it.
Let's start a petition.
Honestly, start it again. There's already one out there.
Yeah.
It has millions of signatures. It's already done. Get another one going. Give us season 4.
Yeah.
I'm so in.
That'd be so
Netflix.
good. And honestly, maybe slightly healing to be like, I can pick
Yeah.
her up and didn't fully.
Even if it was a movie.
Yes.
Even if there was just some way, I just want to wrap up her storyline. There was so much to be said, like Coquette, like there's so many characters in it as well
Yeah.
that deserve an ending of some
Yeah.
form that I would love to see. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll get on my
I'd love to
emails
see it.
tomorrow.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We'll see.
Come on. I'll jump on that too.
I'll fight for it.
If you ever do anything, I'll be like, yeah.
And I back her.
Yeah.
Me as well.
I'll be the like ad lib in the background. Yeah. You know, have you seen that like old X Factor? Yeah. I'll be like, yeah.
Come on, move your body.
Come on, move your body. That'll be me. Yeah.
I'm like, don't mind her. Don't mind.
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
It's.
That'll be me.
Don't even ask.
In the
It's-
corner.
It's fine, but she means well. So anyway,
Yeah. Now we're gonna take a really different turn.
I'm ready.
You've had to navigate grief while also being in the limelight,
Mm-hmm.
which is just such grief in itself is so difficult.
Oh, I know her intimately.
Oh, I
She's
know
a
you
good
do.
friend.
You have lost both of your parents
Mhm.
in a small space of one another,
Yeah.
which is unthinkable. And so to then have to do that along the same time that was the last Stranger Things was the last audition you did that your
Mhm.
parents knew about and
Mhm.
had a good feeling about. That must have
Mad.
been such an like I can't even think
I
about what that
know.
experience was for you.
Also, I know people have been confused about this, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
set the record straight. I mean, from the audition to the end of the show.
Right.
So I know people have said like, oh, but her dad was alive at this point.
Mm.
Yes, I'm aware. I didn't know if we needed details. I'll
Yeah.
give them though. But from the beginning of the audition to the end of the show, I'd lost my nan, my mum, and my dad. So it was like insane. Like
One thing
I
itself
understand.
is like unthinkable, but then
Mad.
all of your loved ones.
But it's so funny because I feel like, you know, you know when you're like out and about and someone's like, oh, so what does your mum do? Like, what's the
oh
thing?
my God.
And I'm just like, and sometimes you lie, sometimes you go, teacher, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you just can't
It's just you don't. It's not
be
something to
bothered,
deal with.
to be honest. But it's really normal to me now to kind of be like, oh yeah, lost my parents, all like,
Mm.
you know, all good, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
and I really do mean that.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. Like, it's fine. And people look sick. They're like, that's unfathomable.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I fathomed it.
You had.
Unfortunately,
You had no
I
choice.
kind of had to. I understand why it's shocking, but it is very, I guess, normal. It's a normal now for me.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's not hard or weird or whatever, but it is just a part of my life. I know grief very well. We've sat at many tables and had many cups of tea.
Yeah.
It's just a part of my life.
What is your relationship with it now? Do you feel
Mm.
like it's been a real kind of because they say like grief has stages, which I don't fully believe because I think.
Oh, I do.
Do you?
I do. I mean, it depends on the person, I think. But I don't know. I think I had 3 very different experiences as well. I had like, you know, one of them was very ill for a long time, so it
Mhm.
wasn't necessarily unexpected. Another was a complete surprise. And another, I was sort of grieving for an extended period of time before the actual death itself occurred. So there were 3 very different experiences with it.
Yeah.
All following a very similar path, I suppose. I always had the kind of denial, anger, sadness, like all the stages, I would pretty consistently follow through,
Yeah.
which I found so annoying. I was like, I'm literally a science experiment. I'm a statistic that has been proven right 3 times. Good.
Oh,
And there was something actually really angering about it because I was just like, surely it's more complex than this. Surely it's not as simple as just like the stages of grief.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I think actually a large part of it was that
Mm.
simple. And it was very strange. And so like the first go of it was like shocking. I felt like a proper kid. I felt like a proper like, this is new. And I have no idea how to experience this.
Yeah.
I was in bed for 2 weeks because you're just kind of like,
What do I do?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this has happened. Second time around, I was kind of like, okay, no, this is fine. It's not fine, but it's okay. And there was like a level of understanding to it. And then the third time, there was actually a level of calm,
Mm.
of like understanding, acceptance more so. understanding that the world is going to be different and I'm probably going to change a lot, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And that was just a part of it. So it was a very interesting experience to sort of go through as a human. But I also love talking about it because we don't talk about grief.
No, we really don't.
Death happens to
People tiptoe
everyone.
around it.
Why?
You know,
I
they're like, I don't know
get
what
it.
to say, but it's like, just, let them speak.
I'm thinking about it all the time anyway. My goodness, please ask me about my dad.
Yeah.
He was fantastic. I love talking about him.
What were your favourite things about your 3 loved ones?
Oh my
I'd love
gosh.
to know.
Stop, I feel like I'm the most similar to my mum.
Mm.
Everyone always says I look a lot like her, which I love. It's also another reason why I'm like, I can never get Botox.
Yeah.
I can never change my face. Absolutely nothing against it at
No.
all. But I have like a thing of, I have my mum's face.
Yeah.
I gotta keep it.
And that's
I
a
like it. I don't
beautiful
care how I
thing.
age. This is really fun. So I love that people say I have her like kindness and her spirit. Incredible dancer as well. So I was like, I took a pinch of that gene. I'm not a good dancer, but I took a pinch of it for timing. And I love that. My nan was a very Scottish Glaswegian, knew how to save her money, very practical kind of woman, very humorous, very funny, could tell a story for bloody years to a point where you do sit and you go, I've had enough now.
You've already told me this one.
Yeah, sure. I mean, but then I look at myself and I go, oh gosh, I'm turning into her. I can see it. I just heard myself. I know. And I kind of love that.
Yeah.
And my dad was just my favorite human in the world. I was a proper dad's girl. That was my guy. Anything I could do to impress that man or make him proud of me, like, it didn't even need to be impressive.
No.
But I just wanted him to be proud and happy. And he was not a professional actor, but he loved acting. And he played the Dame in the Panto.
Love.
And also, he was so fabulous. And so, I don't know. I think that I'm a lot like my dad. I don't know if other people would agree, but I think I am, or at least maybe I hope that I am. And he was just the coolest. And also just every single one of them was so kind. Like, they wouldn't hurt a fly, say a bad word.
You're the same.
It's sweet. It's sweet. I think and we're all storytellers. So I carry every little piece of them in many ways. And I love that.
That's really special.
It's cute.
Yeah, I think it's so special that they were so supportive from the beginning of you wanting to pursue
Hugely.
acting,
Yeah.
just doing whatever,
Yeah.
because they moved with some.
Oh, yeah.
With
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I think that's just incredible.
I know they always said like, oh, well, we're retired. What else would we do? And I'm like, sit and have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
You're moving to Canada. This is mad. Like,
You're
this isn't.
uprooting your whole life.
Yeah, and they were like, no, completely normal, completely fine, happy to do it. Never complained, not once, about a 4-hour drive to Dublin to get me an audition. Like, never once, which is insane. I'm sorry, if I was a parent, at one point, I'm going to go, I am exhausted, but it's fine and I love you. Not once. Literally not
what
once.
love makes you do, hey?
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. And I wouldn't be doing any of it. I wouldn't be sitting here chatting to you without it.
And
so,
I think so much of grief is love.
oh, yeah,
And I
hugely.
think it's devastating, but it's also beautiful.
I agree.
Because you love something so much that you miss it.
And you don't know where to put it.
That's exactly.
I always have that where I'm just like, I'm so sad. And the only thing I'm thinking is like, I really wish I could give them a hug. Not even just for me, just so I could like expel the energy that I have, which I think is just that love that just like sits and is like, where do I go? I usually had a place to go and now I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful experience. It's literally something we all go through.
Exactly.
I think it should be not a taboo topic. I think it should be discussed. It's not something we should be afraid of. Like, my grandparents, they told me their funeral plans years in advance because it was a thing of it's gonna happen
You kind
one
of need
day.
to normalize is the wrong word, but like it needs to
though.
feel safe to speak about it.
And at least when it happened,
Yeah.
I could sit back and go, oh, she wants to be a tree. I already knew this from the age of 7. This is like, that's so chill. That's not scary at all.
And you will respect that and do what she
sorted.
said.
You can be a tree. Anything you
Yeah.
want, love them on it. Like,
yeah.
and I loved that because at least there was normality within
That's it.
the absurdity of the experience, which
Yeah.
is. But
Yeah.
there was a level of like, I know what I'm doing, and that's cool. I like that. I can
Yeah.
deal with this now. Thank you. Cheers for prepping me a little bit.
For sure. You had a bit of time.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
talk about it. It feels so silly to avoid something that's inevitable.
That's exactly it. What would be like your one piece of advice to someone that is currently navigating grief? Obviously, everyone's journey is different, but
yeah,
the feelings are very similar.
I think it's hard. I know that I always had to worry about like, am I going to be changed? Am I going to like change as a human being, and am I never going to go back to who I was? which I felt a lot of. I felt a lot of like my innocence was gone, which
Yeah.
it wasn't. It really, really wasn't. It was just, it was like a little bit of a curtain had been revealed, I think. So don't worry so much about where you're going or what's happening, or if you are in bed and it's your 7th day, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's normal. It's all right. Like, lean on people, get help, but also it is okay to sit in
kind
it
to
for a
yourself.
second. Like,
Yeah.
it's all right. There's no rush. And also, I can't remember who told me this, and I've told so many people about it. But someone told me once, grief, if you imagine like a sort of like a shoebox kind of thing, and there's like a little button at the bottom of the box, and there's this ball bouncing around the box inside. And at the beginning of losing someone, the box is really, really tiny. And so this ball that bounces around is hitting the grief button, as we will call it, so often. And the grief button, once it's hit, is giving you so much trauma and anger and sadness and maybe some joy, because, gosh, it's complex, but like a lot of a wave of emotions. And because the ball's in this really tiny space, you're going to feel that a lot, and it's going to be really, really hard to deal with. And then, although the grief doesn't necessarily change, the box, aka you, kind of expands and grows as time goes on. Ball still bounces around. Ball still hits the button. That's okay. Still hurts just the same. Doesn't change that. That's also okay. But it does get hit less, and there's a level of understanding and expansion. And still, when it's hit, you can deal with it. You go, do you know what? This feeling's familiar. I have a different reaction to this now. I welcome it. It's okay. I'll sit with it. I understand. But it just grows. And I found that really comforting and completely true, is what I'll say.
That is the most incredible way of describing grief.
Sweet, innit?
Like, that is
it's like simplified,
so well
but
explained.
bang on as
Yeah,
well.
it's bang on.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I feel so bad I can't remember who told me.
Wow.
But whoever that was, thank you. Because
that is an amazing way to describe
think
it.
about it all the time.
And sometimes I think as humans we just need a few more tangible ways of describing these really complex things that actually don't need to be that hard.
Box, a button and a ball.
Love it.
Done.
That's exactly
That's
it.
grief for you.
Yeah. Signed,
And
sealed, delivered.
That's your therapy session for
Yeah.
the day. You're up to 20 quid.
Complete.
On you go. Have a good life.
Exactly. Off you
Sorry.
go. And then obviously it wouldn't be an interview if I didn't mention Stranger Things. You were already genuinely a fan of Stranger Things when you got to join it,
Yeah,
which
I'm a
was
huge
near the
fan.
end of it.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know who wasn't a fan of Stranger Things. Like, it was
No,
the
I
most.
don't know anybody.
It was the most watched show on Netflix.
I watched it
so,
week
like,
when it came out.
Yeah,
I was
same.
invested.
I was definitely too young to watch it.
Yeah, me
like,
as well, but it's okay.
But yeah,
I loved it.
it was
though.
a
I thought
canon
it was so
event for us
good.
all, really.
It happened.
I remember where I was, what I was doing. Like,
Oh no, I literally do though.
what were you doing?
I was at my my friend Poppy and Daisy's house. Was staying with them. Angel was also there, and we sat down to watch it. They didn't even have a TV. They had the computer, and so we could watch Netflix on the computer and sit back and just enjoy. And we saw Stranger Things, and we went, no idea what this is. Let's sit down and watch it. We went through so many episodes.
Really?
I remember getting to the bit where she flips the van, and
Oh,
all
yeah.
of us were like,
Badass.
what is happening?
Yeah.
What is this? This is sick. And I remember it, like, to a T. I remember the
I can see
environment.
the scene. in
I
my
remember
head.
the season.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, really interesting.
Yeah.
It's sick, though. It's a good, great show.
It's like it's so rare that you watch something when you're younger and then many people can say, oh, I'm now in the world.
Stupid.
Like,
Stupid. Shouldn't have happened.
what was that like to be like these?
I don't
this
know.
world is also mine now. Oh, these are also my colleagues now.
no
like,
idea.
what?
That's so silly. Dude, you should have seen me. Like, I got the audition. I think it was under a code name, but my manager probably was like, oh, I think it might be for Stranger Things, but whatever.
Yeah.
I read the script. I understood the characters. I went, right, that's Steve, that's Robin, so and so. Cool. So Robin's girlfriend. Got it. Noted. I seemed mad. I was like a little mad scientist. Whoever I was self-taping with must have just been like, fucking hell, she's losing it.
What is going on?
I did one audition,
Wow.
which is also stupid. That's not normal. Like, I felt so honored, but terrified.
Of course.
So I was like, you haven't seen anything. I also auditioned with being like a very like masked lesbian for some reason. I don't know. It was the direction I was going with. And then I kind of, you got set, you talk about the costumes. Then I'm sort of in this really gorgeous wee dress and like little shoes. And I was like, okay, different to how we were picturing this. So I need to regroup for a second and just
Recalibrate
let me figure out what this could be. Which was also really hard because as lovely as it is to hear the Duffer Brothers, of all people, adore them, go, we trust you. We trust you. have fun, we have faith, do whatever you need to do. That is also incredibly intimidating.
Scary.
Like there was a level of work on that set that I realized that I needed to at least attempt to match. That's a very intimidating thing.
Very.
And I walked on a set and the first scene I had was the peanut butter and jelly scene where it's like the monologue.
Yeah.
And it was my audition scene. I'd met Maya the night before, thank goodness. So that was quite that was a little bit reassuring going into it. But next thing you know, I was on set. There are thousands of people on that set. Extras, crew. There are cameras that I've never seen. There's rigs being used that I didn't even know existed. There's paparazzi outside of the building in grass.
No
suits.
way.
I'm dead serious. Trying to like hide themselves in bushes, right? I was shaking. I've never walked onto a set and been so nervous that I was shaking. I was shaking like a leaf. I was terrified. Maya was incredibly kind to me.
Good.
The crew was incredibly kind. Like everyone was so lovely and reassuring. I forgot my lines one of the takes, which never happens to me. I'm usually really, really good with that stuff.
Oh.
And it was like a bad dream where I was like, my heart went into my stomach. I was like, I'm gonna have a panic attack. Maya was like, take 5 minutes. I was like, yeah, I will. Okay, I'm gonna go around the corner. She was like, you're okay. I was like, okay. I went around the corner. I was like, everything's fine, whatever. Came back out, did the scene. It was fine. And the Duffer Brothers were just like, yeah, I was sick. Like, good job. Like, cool. And I was just like, guys,
I'm freaking the
this
fuck
is
out.
so much right now.
Oh my God, it is so
not,
much.
It's not necessarily about like the people. Like, I don't get starstruck by people. It's just like not Saoirse Ronan. Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody else? No. It's
the world, right?
intimidating.
Yeah.
I think it's also like it's the budget and that kind of level of anything.
Production.
You don't want to be somebody that holds anyone back.
Yeah.
Like you want to be at the tip top of your game and match everyone else and be professional.
Yeah.
And I can be quite tough on myself with that stuff, which I think is a good thing. But it was the most incredible experience, and I was not just professional and on set as I thought I would be. I was welcomed with open arms to the family, which is
so
again
great.
Stupid. Why? You didn't need to do that. I was happy where I was. I was content, but they were so kind and so lovely with me. So again, I'm very lucky with the experiences that I've had.
So sad.
I'm very
it's like you think the wall of like how big things can get, or you know, grand things can get has been reached, and then it's no, there's a new wall.
You can do this one. I'm going, what's going on?
Yeah, crazy. Candy Crush level 2000 was not even hitting.
I can't go up from here. Like, there's no way to go up from here.
And then you do.
And I'm okay with that, though. I'm okay where I am now. I did that. That was silly. That was really, really silly. I'm from Donegal. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm good. I've done that now. I can tell my kids it's a cool story. If my career ended tomorrow, it's all right. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd love to keep acting, but I would be okay with it. And that's stupid.
You've gone from like filming in nature to filming the biggest like field sets you could possibly ever think of. Like,
stupid.
What did any of the cast members teach you from being on a set that is just that insane? And it's no easy feat. It's like, it's a mission.
It is a mission. Do you know what? It was just the camaraderie.
Yeah.
To be honest, like, it was as simple as community. It feels like a really big thing. And as much as that first day, and probably my first like week, probably, especially in season 4, felt so intimidating, it didn't so much after that, because you were just sort of in Atlanta, especially season 5. I was there for like 7 months or something.
No way.
I was meant to be there for 2 weeks, and I ended up there.
No way.
Did not have enough in my suitcase at all.
I mean, yeah.
I was not prepared, but I was there for many, many, many months. Lost my dad in the process of it. Like, there's so much going through your head. And it's just as simple as being able for me to, text one of the cast members and just go, do you want to get a coffee? Random.
That's so good.
Like, yeah, absolutely. Of course I do. Like, let's go out, whatever. It's just camaraderie. And I think it's the same on every set. Like, I understand that it is a huge show and it was a huge honor to be a part of it. But it's also the same thing on every set, which is if you're working together, you're fine. You're a cog in a machine.
You're in it together.
That's how it should go.
Yeah.
You do it together. It's as simple as that. Like, it's really...
Make each other's life easier.
That's all it is. That's really all it is. But I learned a lot from, honestly, the crew. I love when the crew are nerdy about what they do. I love when camera guys are like, let me tell you my favorite filters. I could sit and listen to that for days. I'm obsessed with it. I love talking to people that love something or like have a specific interest, and I love it. So I learned a lot from them, and they were incredibly kind with their time with me. Props department, shout out to them. They were sick. They even had like my keyring on Stranger Things was Anne of Green Gables. They were like, "Did you like it?" I was like, "I loved it. It was really cute." Like real sense of friendship and love,
Like
and
family,
it was just
you know?
lovely.
Yeah.
It was just really lovely.
I'm so glad to hear that because
Yeah.
it could have been a very different environment.
And
so that's
if it
so
had
great.
been, I also would have understood
it.
why.
Yeah.
I would have been like, "This is an incredibly professional set.
Yeah.
You go on set, you say your lines, you leave." I
Mhm.
thought that's
It's a
what it
job.
would be,
Yeah.
understandably, and it wasn't.
That's so
how
nice to
how
hear.
nice is that?
That's so nice to hear. I'm so
Yeah.
glad, especially when you're going through so much. Like,
Really
I'm
nice
so
to
glad
have
to
that.
hear it.
It's important.
So my final question before we do some little quick fire,
Yes.
easy questions to round everything off. So I know you as a friend,
Mhm.
but if I took away Anne, Vicky, a public figure, and everything people have associated with you externally, who are you when no one needs anything from you?
Oh my gosh. I'm very similar. I can't lie. Like as much as I'm of course professional on set and I have a certain way of being, I'm very similar. I'm a chatterbox, as we've learned, but I'm a big people person. And I love to be at, in cafes or restaurants or a little pub with my mates, just chatting.
Me too.
It's nothing in particular.
Yeah.
It's certainly nothing fancy. Or I'm gaming with my boyfriend, which has become our new favorite hobby, which has been lovely.
Love.
Or just spending time with him because we just have fun doing literally anything. It's really simple, but it always involves people
It's quality
pretty
time, right?
consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of that, I never have matching socks. I really
do
love
today?
eating. I know today's a big day for me. I really love eating noodles.
Can we go out for noodles one day?
No, I would die to.
I like
please.
Asian
Did you see the way my eyes lit up?
No,
there?
please.
There was like that was new.
That sounds like a very nice day out to me.
It's so good. I also love going to those little pottery places where you either make the pottery or you paint it.
No, I literally did pottery last week.
I love doing it. There's a new one that opened near me.
Oh my gosh.
Been
Okay.
desperate to go. Charity shopping. Like I love a little activity.
You sound exactly like me.
But it's all very relaxed. It's
That's
all very
exactly
like,
it.
know,
low stakes, right?
I'll do tennis, but it's not something I'll necessarily.
I've never said I want to go for a run for fun. Sorry.
I'm not a runner. No.
She's not a track star over
No,
here.
not my thing. Never have been. Never will be.
Neither.
If I'm gonna do exercise, I'll be dancing.
I'll go
Maybe
for
at
a
the
walk
gym.
with you if you
I will
want.
go on a walk happily. I could walk for hours happily. I'm a simple gal. I like to take it slow.
Yeah. So
When I'm older, I'm going to be in a farmhouse looking after a garden and a lot of animals.
sounds perfect.
And I'll be in my prime.
That sounds perfect.
So yeah, that's it.
We're gonna work that out
Yeah,
because I
please.
would love to do that. Okay, so we always end with some quick fires. So
Stunning.
it's literally whatever comes into your head, really chill.
Okay.
Things that I just also love asking people.
Stunning.
What is a niche subject you could give a 30-minute presentation on with no preparation?
I get really nerdy about really specific things.
So do
Okay, so it depends. So if we're talking fictional, we're
Yeah.
going to go with mermaids because they're my deepest and most sincere obsession
Oh,
since childhood. Or if we're talking real, pigeons.
pigeons.
Real passionate about pigeons, especially since moving to London.
Oh, there's loads.
The British treat pigeons so poorly.
Everyone hates pigeons.
Angers me. What do
Yeah.
you mean a sky rat? What
Oh
do you
yeah,
mean?
they'll like bat them
That's
off.
the cutest thing I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life. I'll go feed them and they'll be like all over my arms.
Aw.
Don't care if they poop on me. It's okay. They poop. It's okay. It's normal.
Yeah, they are birds.
I think we disrespected them.
Honestly love that.
Terrible.
That feels like such a good. You know, Subway takes. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
That's a good.
I'm not
Subway
gonna lie. I
take.
actually probably will. That will be my take.
I want to see on Subway.
Because I'm very
That's a
passionate
great
about it.
one. Last one. If you could live inside the world of any film or TV show for a
Mhm.
week, and it can't be something you've been in, what would it be? Where are you going?
I have two answers, but they're very different.
Okay.
So we already spoke about it before, but Call Me by Your Name. Just because
Beautiful.
Italy.
Yeah.
I mean, anywhere in Italy. Italy's probably my favorite country in the world besides Ireland.
Love.
It's very different to Ireland, but it's
Beautiful.
gorgeous, and I love the language. It's beautiful. Specifically in Call Me by Your Name, you've got the river, you've got the house.
It's just so romantic.
If it means I could also hang out with Elio's dad,
Oh,
chuffed, I'm in. So that'd be one. Or I think it's 1999, Annie, the musical.
Annie, that's such an interesting
It's
one.
really, I think it's a 1999 one that I mean.
Yeah.
But there's a very specific texture of like snow or rain or like
Yeah.
the New York-esque thing going on in that movie. is so correct and it's done right. I'm not necessarily saying that I want to be in the orphanage. Maybe, and not even Mr. Warbucks' house. I don't need the mansion either. I just mean New York and that time period with those clothes. I really think that I would settle in very happily to it. I would love to live in New York.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
I would be so happy.
Yeah.
I'd be so happy. So
I can see you slipping in well into that.
A little bit of city, a little bit of...
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And then we always end on a little thought of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's normally like a little kind of post-it note thing to leave the listener or watcher with. I normally do it on a solo. Obviously, you're my very special guest today, so I'm going to hand it over to you.
Ooh.
What is one small thing you tell somebody listening who feels like everybody else has decided who they are before they've worked it out themselves?
Oh, I very much
Which
get
is
that.
what you literally
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
Literally.
To put it lightly. And I mean that with love. Like, I think people have a lot of the time very good intentions in how they view you, or expectations that they would love to see you accomplish because they see that you have a willingness to be able to accomplish it. I think commonly it comes from a very kind place. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that it fits correctly.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's really simple. I've had a lot of times in my life where I've seen myself surrounded by certain people or in certain environments or doing a certain job or whatever, and I've just kind of turned around and gone, I've changed my mind. No, actually, this was the right decision because I'm glad I made it in the first place. Hasn't turned out how I expected, and I'm okay to just shift it now.
Yeah.
You can literally change whenever you want. There's no rush. I'm 24, I'm changing all the time. I'm going to change until I'm 90.
Yes.
That's normal, that's okay.
It's human.
And you also don't necessarily have to have faith in yourself. You just have to have enough curiosity to go, give it a go. We'll just try it. It's really as simple as that. You don't need to be confident. Just try.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say on it.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
Mic drop. Boom. That was the perfect way to end this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on. Please come back.
I will.
I've absolutely loved this.
We have many plans now.
Oh my gosh, we have so many plans.
I will text
lots
you.
of dates upcoming.
Because we are in love and romantically involved and married,
exactly.
and so
it
needs to happen.
Yeah.
Keep the love alive.
Yeah,
Keep the magic there.
It's happening. It's still very much alive.
I understand.
So I always end every episode by saying, as always, remember to be kind to yourself and live a little. Do you mind looking down this camera and saying, as always, remember to be kind to yourself and live a little?
I can indeed. And as always, remember to be kind to yourself and live a little. Bye.
That was so...